Please welcome to the stage the newly appointed President and Chief Executive Officer of the Lupus Research Alliance, Albert Roy.
I think it's important that we give one more resounding applause for Leslie Hale. So while Leslie gathers herself, I was thinking about what has transpired this evening. And, you know, we hear from Ken Farber, we hear from Art, and we hear from one bad sister. And I thinking to myself, where I'm from, now that I'm going, you call that baptism by fire. So I just want to say, Leslie, I want to welcome you, your family, your friends, your colleagues, and your associates to your new family, the LRA. I want to extend our appreciation to our Gala co-chairs. Thank you for your leadership in making tonight's Gala a remarkable success. I'd be remiss to not extend the gratitude that we have for the LRA Board of Directors for ensuring that every dollar raised tonight and throughout the year goes directly to lupus research programs. It's a distinct privilege for me to represent the lupus community as the new President and Chief Executive Officer of the Lupus Research Alliance, and one that I do not take for granted. It's with the same tenacity that Wendy lived her life that the LRA will remain ruthlessly focused on identifying and investing in the most promising research to allow people living with lupus to become the best version of themselves. While the LRA has achieved much in advancing the field's understanding of the disease, we recognize that a one-size-fits-all approach for treating lupus will not lead to the advancements in the care that lupus patients ultimately deserve. As such, we're committed that prospective LRA research programs will be heavily focused on advancing personalized therapeutic discovery efforts to one day allow us to match best patient with best treatment. This will only be accomplished by fully integrating the patient voice into every research investment that we make. Because at the end of the day, our research investment should be informed by what's most important, and that's what's most important to the people we serve. So I'm excited that the LRA and its affiliate Lupus Therapeutics is partnering more than 20 biopharmaceutical companies developing novel lupus therapies, positioning ourselves as a critical partner in their success. While there is a lot of excitement in the lupus drug development ecosystem, as Leslie alluded to, we recognize that the fate of new therapeutic advancements is entirely dependent on eliminating health disparities that stifle representation in clinical trials, especially African Americans who are disproportionately affected by lupus. In fact, just this past weekend, we mobilized experts from around the world, some are here this evening, to determine how ancestry, ethnicity, and racial inequalities affect lupus and to elucidate new research opportunities that the LRA could pursue to achieve equity for all people living with this disease. And I want to emphasize something tonight to the lupus community. Our organizational success will not be measured by how much money the LRA invests in lupus research, or by the number of scientific publications stemming from our research investments. Our success will be measured by how many patient-centric therapies our research investments enable that will directly correlate with the ultimate metric, and that is lives saved. But I'll be honest, the LRA cannot do that alone, and those laudable goals that have been shared this evening will take a village, inclusive of everyone present tonight and joining virtually. So my hope is that you will continue to make an enormous difference to advancing our collective mission beyond this evening, because the people living with lupus are depending on us. And Ira, in response to your comments about filling the big shoes that Ken Farber has put forth in the organization, that's impossible to do. I'm going to fill my own shoes. And because of that, I think the Lupus Research Alliance, the best is yet to come, and most importantly, to the patients we serve.